70% of Americans over 65 have measurable hearing loss. For a lot of people, that means road noise isn't just annoying. It's the difference between hearing a horn, a siren, or your own passenger warning you about something in time to react. A quiet cabin isn't a luxury feature, it's a safety feature. And today, we're ranking 5 of the quietest cars sold in America using actual decibel readings, not marketing copy. Let's start at number 5. That hearing loss statistic isn't just a number worth repeating for effect. It comes from the National Institute on Deafness and Other Communication Disorders, which has tracked age-related hearing decline for decades. The pattern is consistent. High-frequency hearing goes first, which happens to be the same frequency range where turn signals, warning chimes, and a lot of emergency sirens sit. That's part of why a genuinely quiet cabin matters more than most car shoppers realize. It's not about missing out on background noise. It's about preserving enough headroom to actually catch the specific sounds that matter most on the road. Quick note on how these numbers get measured, because it matters for trusting them. Cabin decibel readings are typically taken with a sound meter at ear height, at a steady 60 to 70 mile/hour highway cruise, with windows up and climate control at a moderate setting. That's the standard most outlets, including Consumer Reports and independent automotive reviewers, use, and it's the methodology behind every figure in this ranking. A car that's quiet at idle in a dealership showroom can be a completely different experience at speed, which is exactly why marketing brochures rarely include a real number, and why we're only using tested figures here. Number 5. Lincoln Nautilus. At highway speed, the Nautilus measures around 62 decibels inside the cabin. For context, that's quieter than a normal conversation, which typically runs 60 to 70 decibels. What makes that number impressive is that this is a mid-size SUV, not a low-slung sedan built around aerodynamics. Lincoln achieved it with active noise cancellation, microphones inside the cabin that detect engine and road frequencies and cancel them out through the speakers, the same basic principle as noise-canceling headphones, just built into the car itself. The Nautilus starts around $47,000 for the base Premier trim and climbs to roughly $62,000 for a fully loaded black label model. What you're getting for that, acoustic laminated glass on the windshield and front windows, which blocks far more wind noise than standard glass, and a suspension tuned specifically to filter out road imperfections before they become cabin noise. For anyone shopping with hearing sensitivity in mind, this is one of the few SUVs on the market where the manufacturer designed quiet in from the start, rather than as an afterthought. The Nautilus deserves credit for something less obvious than the decibel number: seat height. Getting in and out of a low sedan becomes genuinely difficult for a lot of older drivers dealing with hip or knee issues, and the Nautilus splits the difference: SUV height entry without needing a full climb up into a truck-based frame. Combined with a surround view camera system as standard on most trims, it's a car that reduces physical strain in the parking lot and auditory strain on the highway, which is a combination most quiet cabin luxury sedans on this list don't offer. Number 4. Lexus LS. The LS measures in at approximately 55 decibels on the highway, a number Lexus specifically engineers toward because quiet has been the brand's calling card since the original LS400 embarrassed German luxury brands on refinement back in 1989. That reputation still holds. This generation uses a multi-layer sound-absorbing headliner, thick underbody paneling, and dual-pane acoustic glass all around, not just up front. Pricing starts at roughly $78,000 and reaches past $100,000 for the LS500H Hybrid in top trim. The hybrid version is worth calling out specifically for seniors. It can operate on electric power alone at low speeds, meaning parking lots and slow residential streets, exactly where you need to hear a pedestrian or a backing up vehicle, come with almost no engine noise at all. Lexus also fits genuinely plush 20-way power seats with adjustable bolstering, which matters for anyone dealing with the reduced mobility that often comes alongside hearing loss in older adults. This is the quietest car most people will ever be able to actually buy new. There's a legacy reason the LS keeps winning this category. Toyota famously took an original LS400 apart bolt by bolt, specifically studying how to eliminate noise, vibration, and harshness, an obsession the brand still hasn't let go of. That shows up today in details like laminated acoustic glass on all four windows rather than just the front two, and door seals with triple-layer weather stripping that most competitors only use on their flagship trim, not standard across the range. For a buyer prioritizing quiet above all else, the LS remains the safest bet in the segment simply because Lexus has spent over 30 years refining the same underlying philosophy. Number 3. Genesis G90. The G90 measures around 53 decibels on the highway, edging out the Lexus, and it does it while costing meaningfully less. Genesis fits active road noise cancellation, a system that uses accelerometers on the suspension to predict road noise a fraction of a second before it happens, and cancels it through the audio system before it ever reaches your ears. Starting price is about $99,000, but cross-shop that against the S-Class below, and the value gap is enormous for nearly identical quiet. Standard equipment includes a 23-speaker Lexicon audio system, heated and ventilated seats front and rear, and one detail that matters specifically for older drivers, a digital key and one-touch everything interface designed to reduce the number of small physical controls you need to manage while driving, which cuts down on distraction and reduces the number of things demanding your attention beyond the road. The G90's rear seats deserve a specific mention too, since Genesis clearly built this car with chauffeured and rear seat passengers in mind, a relevant detail for families where an older parent rides more than they drive. Reclining rear seats with footrests and rear seat climate controls come standard on upper trims, effectively turning the back seat into the quietest, most isolated spot in the entire car. For anyone weighing whether an aging parent should keep driving versus be driven, that rear seat alone makes a compelling case for the G90 over rivals that treat the back seat as an afterthought. Number 2. Mercedes S-Class. The S-Class measures approximately 50 decibels on the highway, genuinely approaching library quiet, and it's been the benchmark for cabin isolation in this segment for decades. Mercedes uses dual-layer window glass with an acoustic film interlayer, extensive foam injection into the body cavities during manufacturing, and active engine mounts that physically isolate vibration before it can become audible noise. Pricing starts around $114,000 and climbs past $180,000 for the Maybach variant. Beyond the quiet itself, the S-Class offers some of the most thoughtfully designed physical buttons and larger touch targets of any modern luxury car, at a time when many competitors have moved almost everything into touchscreens, a real consideration for anyone who finds small icons and gesture controls harder to use quickly. The seats also offer a massage function with programs specifically designed to reduce fatigue on long drives, which pairs naturally with the reduced auditory fatigue a quiet cabin already provides. Mercedes also builds in a feature worth flagging specifically for hearing-impaired drivers and passengers, an available Burmester surround sound system with adjustable frequency balancing, letting an owner boost specific frequency ranges, including the higher frequencies where age-related hearing loss tends to hit hardest, rather than a single flat volume control. It's a small feature buried in the settings menu that most reviewers never mention, but for someone who's noticed music and phone calls sounding duller over the years, it's genuinely useful, rather than just a spec sheet bullet point. Number 1. Rolls-Royce Ghost. The Ghost measures around 47 decibels on the highway, the quietest cabin of any production car sold in America, full stop. Rolls-Royce achieves this with over 220 pounds of sound insulation built into the body alone, double-glazed windows more than 5 millimeters thick, and a proprietary damping system engineers internally call the Magic Carpet Ride, which isolates road imperfections before vibration ever reaches the cabin. Pricing starts roughly $350,000, which puts it well outside what most people are cross-shopping. But the reason it belongs at number 1 is proof of concept. This is what happens when a manufacturer treats silence as the primary engineering goal, rather than a side effect of luxury. Every other car on this list is chasing the standard the Ghost sets, which is exactly why it caps the ranking even though almost nobody watching this will actually cross-shop it. What's genuinely remarkable is how Rolls-Royce achieves this without resorting to gimmicks. There's no active noise cancellation system doing the heavy lifting here, unlike the Lincoln or Genesis. It's almost entirely passive. Mass, layering, and precision manufacturing tolerances so tight that door seals and window fittings leave essentially no gaps for sound to leak through. Engineers at the brand have said the goal was never just quiet, but the sensation of the outside world simply not existing once the door closes. And at 47 decibels, they've essentially achieved that. It's the clearest demonstration on this list that silence, done properly, is one of the most expensive things to engineer into a car. Here's why the decibel numbers matter beyond comfort. Sound below 60 decibels sustained over hours doesn't just feel quieter, it measurably reduces driver fatigue, and fatigue is one of the biggest contributors to reaction time slowing down behind the wheel. For someone already managing hearing loss, a noisy cabin forces the brain to work harder just to filter out road noise in order to catch the sounds that actually matter. A horn, a siren, a passenger's warning. Every decibel of cabin noise removed is one less thing competing for attention that should be going toward the road. If you're shopping with this specifically in mind, a few practical notes. Acoustic glass, sometimes listed as acoustic insulating glass or acoustic laminated glass in a build sheet, is the single feature that makes the biggest difference, and it's worth confirming on the window sticker rather than assuming it's standard, since even within the same model, it's sometimes trim dependent. Active noise cancellation systems, now common from Lincoln up through Genesis, add real measurable benefit for a relatively small cost difference between trims. And if you're looking used rather than new, all 5 of these models hold their acoustic engineering intact for years. Sound insulation doesn't degrade the way engines or electronics can, so a well-maintained used Lexus LS or Genesis G90 will measure close to the same decibel figures it did new. Quiet isn't a luxury flex. For a lot of drivers, it's the clearest signal a manufacturer actually thought about who's sitting behind the wheel. If you or someone in your family is shopping for a car with hearing sensitivity in mind, don't take a dealership's word for quiet. Ask specifically about acoustic glass, active noise cancellation, and, if possible, request a real highway test drive with the radio off so you can hear the actual cabin for yourself. Bring a phone-based decibel meter app along if you can. They're not lab-grade accurate, but they're consistent enough to compare one test drive against another, which is really all you need to make a fair side-by-side judgment. Drop a comment below with which of these 5 you're considering, or if there's a specific model you want tested for cabin noise next. That's exactly the kind of request that shapes what gets covered here going forward.